Hi, today we're going to talk about some network equipment. Before I get started on this, I want to tell you that I have not been paid to make any kind of an endorsement for any particular product that I might mention in this video. I have at any given time a number of projects going on, and recently one of the projects I'm working on required me to have a Ethernet connection in a room in my house where my Wi-Fi router just wasn't going to cut it. So I needed a way to get an Ethernet signal to that room without spending a lot of money. Now, I'm not an IT guru. I've done some programming over the years and I've got some exposure to such things, but I would by no means call myself a tech expert. I just know how to make my stuff work. I wanted to install a specialized piece of equipment in a remote room of my house where my Wi-Fi signal just wasn't cutting it. I had on hand one of those Wi-Fi extenders that you can buy just about anywhere, and that wasn't getting the job done either. I was having all kinds of trouble getting it connected, and it came to mind that it's got to be simpler than this, and the equipment that I was hooking up would have been much happier with a direct connection to the router that I have here at my desk. However, I wasn't in the mood in the middle of December to crawl underneath the house and route a cable from that room to where my desk is. So I went shopping for a solution, and what I came up with was this Netgear Powerline 1000 or PL1000 Ethernet connection. And in this box there came two units that plug into your standard electrical outlet, your standard 120 volt electrical outlet, and then you plug a Ethernet cable from your router to the one that's by your router, and then from the piece of equipment in the remote location to the one that you put into a wall plug there, and it's supposed to complete an internet connection. Now, I was a little skeptical when I first bought this thing because I thought, yeah, okay, it's going to transmit my Ethernet signal through the power lines in my house, and it's going to come out clean and stable. I live in a 100-year-old farmhouse, okay? This wiring has been patched and added on to, it's all safe and it's all correctly wired, but it's a 100-year-old farmhouse, folks. I mean, it's not exactly, there's no schematic. I don't know where some of these wires go. I just know that they all work. I decided I'd take a chance on the thing. It was $69 plus a little sales tax. It came in this nice little box, and I brought it home. That was on December the 15th. I picked it up at, I got home with it at about 8 o'clock. I had all the other equipment for the project set in place and operational except for the LAN connection. So that's all I had to accomplish at that point. I went and picked this thing up and I brought it home and I took it out of the box. It came with this nifty little quick start guide like they all do these days. I took it out of the box, read the quick start guide. That took about 10 minutes because I studied a little bit so that I didn't have to refer to it. Yeah, my opinion about directions is directions are suggestions. That's where you start and then you find out what you need to do to make it work. I got this thing out of the box, I read the instructions, I hooked it up the way the thing said, and I'll be damned if it didn't just work. Now, I don't know how you feel about technical things like this, but the best thing that I can say about any piece of equipment or any piece of technology is that it just works. It does what it's supposed to do right out of the box. You hook it up. I had to make a couple of adjustments to some of the other equipment, but not to this equipment. One of the things that people who get to know me hear me say often is the difference between right and wrong is that it works or it doesn't work. If it works, it's right. If it doesn't work, it's wrong. So Netgear PL1000, Powerline 1000, internet connection or Ethernet connection, it works. Now, the Netgear people haven't paid me anything to say these nice things about them. If they want to, I won't turn it down. If you like what I have to say, click the like button, click the subscribe button. I've got a lot of other projects going on I'll be reporting on amongst my usual interests. Thanks for watching. See ya.